Hello and welcome. You have tuned into Headlines now with me, Linda Hercules. Before we move into all the stories in detail, let's take a quick look at the top headlines. The government takes petition against the centre to the Supreme Court to find a solution to the state's power crisis. Several arrested in Chennai as anti-nuclear activists along with cadres of MDMK and VCK lay siege to the Kudankulam plant. Opposition leader Vijay Kant seeks a meeting with AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha to discuss constituency-related issues. New Railways Minister Pawan Kumar Bansal hints at a probable hike in railways fares. Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi hits out at the UPA government and calls the Prime Minister Maun Mohan Singh. Jaipal Reddy's aborted term as Oil Minister is attributed to his run-in with Reliance Industries. And 4 years after he announced his retirement from international cricket, Saurav Ganguly calls it quits. News in detail. The government has gone to the Supreme Court with a petition against the centre to find a solution to the crippling power shortage. The petition says that 1070 megawatt that Delhi has surrendered to the central grid should be given to it. Quoting the Electricity Act, the state has also asked the centre to provide a transmission corridor for interstate transmission of power. The effect of the power shortage has been such that most districts in the state have been suffering from as much as 16 hours of power cuts a day. Moving on, several people were arrested close to the Tamil Nadu Assembly in Chennai as more than 2,000 anti-nuclear activists along with cadres of MDMK and VCK protested against the nuclear plant at Kudankulam. They were attempting to lay siege to the state secretariat. The cops arrested them by taking them into custody.
Against Kudankulam nuclear power plant is a spontaneous agitation, and also it has become a grand success. Despite the arrest by Tamil Nadu police of thousands of cadres throughout Tamil Nadu, even though they have made a blockade by the police in and around the Chennai city, hundreds of thousands of people have thronged here to raise their voice to close down the nuclear power plant.
This is to show that the entire state is with the people who are struggling there. It is not a protest which is confined to Kudankulam or Indagarai. This is the protest which is being happening to save the Tamil land, water and air.
Expressing the solidarity with the people of Kudankulam, we are protesting here today and giving a memorandum to the governor of the state to take the message to the centre. We are against any form of nuclear power. We do not want any nuclear plants in our country. Not in Kaiga, no uranium mining in Gogi, and this is the reason we are here.
Throughout Tamil Nadu, the Tamil Nadu state government has arrested hundreds and thousands of people to prevent them to come to Chennai to stage this program. In spite of that, thousands of people have gathered here. We wanted that the Kudankulam nuclear plant should be closed once for all. The 144 promulgated in Indagarai and the surrounding places should be lifted. All the false cases foisted against the people who are protesting against Kudankulam nuclear plant should be taken back, and all those who are arrested should be released.
Our crime correspondent Sully managed to catch the struggle at its peak as MDMK Chief Vaiko was being arrested by the police.
All the protesters have been arrested by the police. The protesters include Vaiko and Thirumavalavan. They have been arrested by the police, and the police say they will be taken to the nearby marriage halls and playground, and the police also say that they will be let off this evening. The police very clearly say that since information was available in advance, they were able to mobilize enough police strength. If my camera person could just pan a bit, you can very clearly see the Joint Commissioner and the Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Sudhakar, and in fact the police was all set. If my camera person could just tilt the camera a bit, you can very clearly see the tear gas unit. And the police say they were well mobilized, and hence they were able to bring the protest under control. In fact, Egmore area, this is a very important area because many vital installations and in fact the head office of the fire and rescue services and many hospitals were put up in this location, and the public were the worst affected. The public say they were unable to reach the hospitals on time. Traffic congestion was high, and they were all reporting to the police. In fact, the police very clearly said that even they were in a helpless situation, and they were able to bring this protest under control. It went on for about 1.5 hours. It started at around 11:10 in the morning, and it came to an end around 12:50.
Staying with the state's affairs, 4 MLAs of the main opposition DMDK who had embarrassed their party founder Vijaykanth by calling on the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha were given new seating arrangements in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. The 4 MLAs who had met the Chief Minister on the 26th and 27th of October to discuss the issues concerning their constituencies were R. Soundararajan, K. Tamilaragan, Michael Royapan S. along with actor and film producer Arun Pandian. Though technically the 4 were still with the DMDK, their meeting with the Chief Minister made it clear that all was not well within the party hemmed by Vijaykanth. And in an apparent bid to stem any further erosion in his party against the backdrop of his 4 MLAs meeting Chief Minister Jayalalitha, leader Vijaykanth has expressed his desire to meet her to discuss constituency-related issues. Vijaykanth and 4 of his party MLAs have given a letter to Speaker V. Dhanapal requesting him to arrange the meeting. The move is being seen as an attempt by Vijaykanth to keep his flock together, even as speculation is rife that more of his party MLAs could call on the Chief Minister, sparking rumours that they could switch loyalty to the AIADMK.
தமிழக சட்டமன்ற பேரவையின் இந்த கூட்டத்தொடரில் தேசிய முற்போக்கு திராவிட கழகத்தினுடைய சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்களாக நாங்கள் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். தமிழக முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களை தமிழக சட்டமன்ற பேரவையின் எதிர்க்கட்சி தலைவரும் தேசிய முற்போக்கு திராவிட கழக தலைவருமான கேப்டன் விஜயகாந்த் அவர்களும் எங்களுடைய சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் திருமதி சாந்தி ராஜமாணிக்கம் அவர்களும் சேந்தமங்கலம் தொகுதியைச் சார்ந்தவர், திருவெரும்பூர் தொகுதியினுடைய சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் செந்தில்குமார் அவர்களும், செங்கல்பட்டு சட்டமன்ற தொகுதியினுடைய உறுப்பினர் அனகை முருகேசன் அவர்களும், மயிலாடுதுறை சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் அருட்செல்வன் அவர்களும் முதலமைச்சரை சந்திக்க வேண்டும், தொகுதி சம்பந்தப்பட்ட பிரச்சனைகள் சம்பந்தமாக அவரிடம் பேச வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக மாண்புமிகு பேரவைத் தலைவர் அவர்களிடத்திலே நாங்கள் அனுமதி கேட்டு கடிதம் வழங்கியிருக்கிறோம்.
AIADMK's Pollachi V. Jayaraman was today unanimously elected as Deputy Speaker of the Tamil Nadu Assembly. His election was necessitated following the elevation of his predecessor V. Dhanapal as Speaker, following the resignation of D. Jayakumar from the post. Chief Minister Jayalalitha, Deputy Leader of the DMDK legislature and veteran politician Pandoti S. Ramchandran, along with DMK leader M.K. Stalin, were among those who offered their felicitations to Jayaraman. The brief monsoon session of the Tamil Nadu Assembly, which began today, will continue till the 2nd of November. Soon after the day's proceedings were completed, the Business Advisory Committee met at Speaker P. Dhanapal's chamber and decided that the session would last till the 2nd. The House would not meet tomorrow to enable leaders of various parties to pay homage to freedom fighter Muthu Ramalinga Thevar on his anniversary at Ramanathapuram. The House proceedings would resume on the 31st. On to a nationwide look. In the first major hint of a change, New Railways Minister Pawan Kumar Bansal said that a hike in fares was a possibility. Bansal, the former Parliamentary Affairs Minister, was made the Railways Minister during the mega cabinet reshuffle effected by Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ahead of the 2014 general elections. Hinting at safety as of primary concern, he stated that the ministry will make an attempt to meet the expectations of the people.
किराया बढ़ाने के लिए नहीं बढ़ाया जाएगा, किराया बढ़ाने की जरूरत पड़ेगी। यहाँ के लोगों को एक अच्छी सेवाएं मुहैया कराई जाए, लोगों के पास अच्छा हो, और ये रेलवे का जो इतना बड़ा ढांचा है ये ठप ना हो जाए, ये कोलैप्स ना कर जाए, उसके लिए जहाँ बढ़ाना पड़ेगा वो बढ़ा के मैं साथ विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूँ देश के लोगों को कि वो जितना बढ़ेगा कहीं वो कहेंगे कि हाँ आपने ठीक बढ़ा दिया और हमें सर्विसेज इससे ज्यादा अच्छी आप और मुहैया कराइए। इस ढंग से लोगों से ये आवाज आएगी कि इतना जो आपने बढ़ाया है वो ठीक बढ़ा।
More national news awaiting you on the other side of a short break. Stay with us.